Hello, eager learners, and welcome to week 6 of our English 410 class. Congratulations to those of you who have hung on this far. We are halfway through the quarter, folks. We are in week 6, and that's very exciting. Further congratulations to the 2 of you who watch these videos. So thank you for watching them. It's very appreciated. I can tell who's watching and who's not because I can track stuff like that. So yay, thank you for being a part of this. You guys are awesome. So let's take a look at this week. We're starting the manager interview period, and I've already received some emails from folks asking how to find people to interview, and it is extra hard. I understand that, absolutely, during this pandemic time we live in. So what I would suggest to make things most helpful for you is you've submitted your topics. So many of your topics look really excellent. I've graded through those already. If you got a positive comment from me, go for it. That looks like a great topic. If you got a comment from me that said, maybe we need to tweak some stuff, tweak some stuff. And if you're not sure how to do that, send me an email. I'll be happy to walk you through some alternatives to the topic you suggested. So if you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to help you flesh those out. As we think about the managers we want to interview, one thing that you might find most helpful is our CBC employee directory. I know that doesn't seem like it's going to be the most helpful thing, but it actually might. So if you are looking to interview an expert in the field and you're not sure who to talk to, professors make pretty good experts. Shocking. If they teach a class about it, they probably know something about it. So they might be able to help you out there. It's great to find people working in the field you're interested in. If you can find someone who's in the field, that's fabulous. But if you're struggling to do that, this might be an easy place to start. So, for example, if you are working on a topic that revolves around ELA and ESL learners, we have a lot of really excellent faculty who could talk about that topic. So if you go to the employee directory and type in transitional studies, these are all people who help teach ELA and ESL classes. And their phone numbers are all listed here and all their emails are listed here. So you could send them an email and say, hey, my name is so-and-so. I'm taking English 410, and for this class, I have to conduct an interview with an expert on a topic, and I would love to ask you a couple questions if you have the time. And then go from there. You can do that over email. You could ask them to schedule a Zoom session if you wished. Really, we want to be respectful of what kind of time they have available and what would work best for them. So that's one way to do it. If you're looking at genetic engineering and you're not sure who to talk to about that, you can look for professors in the biology department, particularly cellular biology, that kind of stuff. We've got a lot of great professors who could help you there. If you're looking for something business related, working with intergenerational relationships in the business setting, working with updating technology in the business setting, we have a whole bunch of great folks you could talk to. I mean, this list actually even has 2 pages. Look at all these people we could talk to. So really excellent folks. One of the things I'm going to call your attention to, if you're not sure who to reach out to, find the secretary of the department. Send them an email, reach out to them, tell them a little bit about the assignment, and ask if they could direct you to an appropriate person. That might be an easy way to get started. So if you can find the secretaries are like the linchpin of everything. They know everything. Secretaries are like the puppet masters who make everyone in the department dance for them because truly they are completely indispensable. They're amazing. They know everything. So reach out to the secretaries if you're not sure who to talk to, because the secretaries will be able to help you out. And they'll be listed in each of the departments. So hopefully that's helpful. If you're struggling with who to talk to, find a professor or find a secretary and ask them who might be a good fit. Because all of the people I've interacted with so far at CBC are so student-oriented and they really want you to be successful. And so I'm sure that they would be very, very willing to conduct an interview with you, whether it's over email or over Zoom or over the phone, whatever you find works best for you guys. pursue that, because this is one of your options to find somebody to talk to. So we're starting the manager interview period. Your interview doesn't have to be done this week, but you should start thinking about scheduling it, trying to find your people, all of that good stuff. And then we're going to be working on some review of sources. So we've got a lot we're working on this week, once again, as we're building those pieces of the MIR document. So the things you're working on here might feel like they're a bit fragmented, but when we get to the MIR, you'll find that you can just copy and paste a lot of these assignments directly into your MIR document. So the annotated bibliography will go directly into your document. The review of sources will go directly into your document. So these are building blocks that we are going to use for the MIR report. So keep working on them. They are very important. So you're going to be working on those this week. I say that the manager interviews are due on Wednesday. I'm actually going to bump that out for you. We're going to move that to Friday. Because the memo, you don't have to have the interviews done for the memo. You just have to tell me who you're planning on interviewing for the memo. So I'm going to give you a couple more days to find those people. You don't have to interview them yet, though. I just need to know who you're going to interview, why they might be a good fit, where they're located, what kind of experience they have, how you're going to get in touch with them, and when you plan on interviewing them. That's what you need to do here. You don't actually have to have them interviewed yet. So I just need the information on who you plan on talking to. So that got moved to Friday to give you guys a little bit more time to find those people and have them email you back, because sometimes folks take a long time to email. So use that employee directory, or use the networking links that you have through work or friends or all of that to find someone to talk to. And then you're going to be working on your review of sources all week. That review of sources is going to be due on Sunday, as most of our bigger assignments are. For this review of sources, you are looking at sources you might use for the MIR document. Once again, so on the topic of your MIR, you're going to be reviewing some sources that you have found. You don't need to find new sources. These can be sources from your annotated bibliography that you've already found if you wish. Talk about a theoretical model one of those sources uses, what kind of compelling research findings can you disseminate from the stuff you've read? What are some trends that you can disseminate from the stuff you've read? Disseminate means boil down, of course. So you've read a lot. You created an annotated bibliography. What are some trends you're seeing in all that research? What are some successes or failures you're seeing in all that research? What are some new or innovative techniques in all that research? All of these good things. So it's going to take a couple pages, and 2 or more pages, compile, summarize, and synthesize information from your 10 sources in your annotated bibliography. This is oftentimes called a lit review or a literature review, depending on what kind of program of study you're in. So sometimes it's called a review of sources, sometimes it's called a lit review. They will be basically the same type of document. So if you come across this and you're like, oh, this looks familiar, but I've never heard of a review of sources, you've probably had to do a lit review before. So that's probably why it seems familiar. And this is going to be incorporated into that MIR document. So it is very good to get done here so that you can just copy and paste it into the MIR at the end of the quarter, which is a nice way to go when we get to the end of the quarter and we're all a little tired and still have big projects to do. So that's what we're going to be working on this week, working on finding someone to interview and working on the review of the sources from your annotated bibliography. Sounds like fun. Any questions you have, reach out. I'm here to help. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy this beautiful sunshine.